Hi, I'm Kevin from Trackless Vehicles. Today we're at the PWX APWA show here in lovely city of Chicago. We are going to talk about the equipment that we manufacture for municipal purposes of sidewalk, snow removal, along with grass cutting. We have approximately 30 different options of attachments that we can attach to the front of this tractor.
Want to put some extra horsepower behind your operations? Click the link below to subscribe to Equipment World's daily newsletter for the latest construction equipment news, trends, and reviews.
So today we have a ribbon-style snowblower that we manufacture at Trackless Vehicles. It's a high-volume snowblower. This one here is a big unit because of its width. So this one's 84 inches wide, approximately 750 tons of snow per hour in the line of capacity. Nice part of this snowblower is that it's a ribbon style design where you don't have chains operating your augers. It's all through an internal gearbox fed through the fan housing to the augers at the front of the snowblower. The snowblower itself is attached to the tractor with a universal system that the company has developed and has been using for over 35-40 years. That allows for all the attachments that have been purchased over those years to interchange to this exact tractor. Doesn't matter what series of tractor you have, they are all adaptable. We do color code our hoses on the tractor so that it makes it simple for you to match up yellow to yellow, black to black. And we also put a decal on all of our attachments so that you can refer to that decal in the fall or in the spring after 6 months or so when the attachment's not on the tractor to refresh yourself to putting that attachment on the tractor. All of our attachments are PTO driven, which gives you 100% of the horsepower that's available through the gearbox from the engine to your attachment for maximum efficiency of operation of your attachment. We also have a inching switch that's located in this area here so that you can now move your cylinders up and down outside the tractor for the connection of your tractor and making it much more safer for the operator. The tractor also is designed with flat tapered glass on the corners. Reason being for the flat glass is that if you do break a windshield of any sort, it is economical to replace versus curved glass. The taper on the side of the cab makes it very nice for the operator sitting in the seat to be able to see the outer edges of their attachment without having to look at a pillar. Inside the cab of the tractor, it is a air-conditioned, automatic climate-controlled cab system. So we have a heater system at the ceiling of the cab to provide 34,000 BTUs of heat for the operator in the wintertime. And we also have a secondary heater at the bottom behind the dash, also for 34,000 BTUs of heat. That allows for frost-free, warm environment for the operator. We have dedicated floor heat to the operator's feet, which also keeps them comfortable. The dash is a digital dash that now provides your gauges digitally, but it also provides a on-screen, onboard diagnostic systems for the mechanics to do service on the tractor. We also operate with a pre-programmed joystick on the tractor. That pre-programmed joystick makes it very easy to switch from different attachments to run different circuits. The center section of the tractor, this is an area that is very robustly built. We have a bearing system for oscillation, and we have the double pin for articulation. Servicing of the tractor is very easy on this tractor. You're accessible by lifting your hood and also removing the side panels for serviceability. Just a matter of removing your panels and you are able to service your engine. All of our filters have been remote to the side of the tractor for the mechanics to be able to do their oils and their fuel filters. We have an air filter here at the side which is accessible. This is a computer for your tractor that operates that motor, which is now a 4.5 liter engine by John Deere. So it's a 4.5 liter. Gives us 74.9 horsepower. It is a non-DEF engine, so you don't have to add DEF fluid to this motor for the purpose of operating it. The tractor is equipped with a power reversing fan. Every 10 minutes for a 1 minute period, it will reverse the blades of the fan and it will actually push the air out the back end of the radiator and return full air back in once it reverses back to normal operation. That aids in the cleaning of your radiator, or keeping the radiator clean at all times. This sander that's on the back of this tractor, this is a new sander to Trackless Vehicles. It is a broadcast style sander. So if you're sanding walkways where you're greater than 4 feet, up to 10 to 12 feet wide, this will now do a broadcast spread. The broadcast spreader is galvanized for rust control. The tractor controls for your sander have also been improved on this tractor. We also have a ground speed regulated option so that as the tractor speeds up and slows down, it will also speed up and slow down your application rate of material being applied to your walkway. We also have an auto off feature so that if the tractor does come to a stop, the sander will shut off and will remain off until the tractor starts moving forward again for the sanding purposes. That way you don't forget to turn the sander off and spread material down while you're sitting stationary. A little bit difficult to see the lights on the tractor, but we have lights on the back end of our sander that have been mounted. These lights now will come on as the tractor slows down. As you take your foot off the pedal, once you start speeding up again, the brake lights will go off. This will let people know behind you that you are in the process of slowing down without actually having to touch the brake pedal. With a hydrostatic system on this tractor, there's 3 braking systems. So we'll have a wheel braking system, you'll have your parking brake system, and you will also have a hydrostatic braking system. So you have 3 braking systems to slow this tractor down as you're using the tractor. The tractor is made of steel. The reason we do this in the line of steel is that owners of these tractors do use them in a very tight area. They will end up hitting tree limbs, fire hydrants, hydro poles. Having the steel around this tractor makes it a very robust, secure system for long-term use of this tractor versus plastic. So talking about the driveline on this tractor, we have a wet braking system, driveline brake system now. Instead of having 4 individual wheel brakes, it has increased the braking ability of the tractor, but it has drastically reduced maintenance on the tractor for the braking system. The axles under this tractor have been upsized or increased in capacity to 12,500 pounds per axle. So it's really made it a very strong axle from our recent change.
For more videos like this, click the playlist on the screen now.